I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home and Design Magazine, and now we're talking with Zach Faulkner with Smart Vent Foundation Flood Vents. How you doing, Zach?
Good, Tim. Good to see you again.
Zach, you've got this huge banner here at the Charleston Fall Home Show, FRE. What is FRE, Flood Risk Evaluator?
FRE is a service to help homeowners lower their flood insurance. How flood insurance works, to make it quick, it's based off of what's called an elevation certificate. Got to have an elevation certificate to get your CO to move into your house. That's got all the different flood information on it. All we need is a copy of a homeowner's elevation certificate. We can analyze that, find out where the non-compliancy issues are, tell the homeowner any and every single possible scenario for them to lower their flood insurance. We also own our own insurance company, so we can give them, a brand new premium quote and show them exactly how much their flood insurance will reduce before they spend a dime.
Okay, good deal. And let's step over here and let you show our listeners and viewers how the flood vents work, and how this is directly tied into how you can help homeowners save money.
Correct, yeah. You have two different options for flood venting on a house. You can either use non-engineered vents, like I have here, this plastic POS, if you will. The issue with it is it's got a mesh screen on the back, gets jammed up with debris, literally useless during a flood, and should not be used. And if you want to maybe swing over here a little bit more, we can kind of get this view. This is a smart vent. This is an engineered vent, literally performance tested for flood. When you think of performance testing, you think about like cars, but they actually performance test flood vents too. And our vent actually automatically opens up with flood, and it's because of this little float device here. The nubs on the side of this, I call them nubs, they sit down in a little groove, and they hold this gate shut so animals can't crawl in. What happens during a flood is these lift up out of the little groove and then allow the vent door to swing, which I'll show you here. Exterior of the house, inside of your crawl space or enclosed area, and you'd have a vent on the other side to let that water go all the way through. So I'm gonna turn it on here.
Now we're simulating a flood like they had in Baton Rouge recently.
Yeah, flood water rises on the exterior of your house. Smart vent actually automatically opens up, equalizing that water line as you see there, therefore taking all the hydrostatic pressure off of your foundation wall. Two fully open areas above and below, and it's bi-directional because you never know what side the water's going to come from, and when the water recedes back out, the vent's going to be able to swing.
And without flood vents, what can happen to the foundation of your home?
Very bad things. The reason that they're required by building codes is because they equalize that hydrostatic pressure. If you don't have them, your foundation's at risk. If you have rapidly moving water, your foundation could get blown out in extreme circumstance, but we see it happen all the time. Not even no vents if you're using non-engineered openings like that plastic one I showed you earlier.
How can folks get more information about Smart Vent Foundation flood vents?
You can go to smartvent.com, and then also our flood risk evaluator program, yourfloodrisk.com. Either one of those websites, tons of informational videos, the one that we did at the other home show as well. But smartvent.com, yourfloodrisk.com, check either one out, and you'll be good to go with flood.
All right, save some money with Smart Vent Foundation flood vents. And we've been talking with Zach Faulkner with Smart Vent Foundation flood vents. Thanks so much, Zach.
Thanks, Tim.